Hello, everybody. The Threat here, and welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard. And you might see my headset. This is like the one and only time I'll ever use this, probably. But I'm going to be doing a Skype call with HDKillswitch. Um, and so this is better for Skype, better quality for Skype. And plus, I could also hear him. I use these as my headphones. So let's get him in here. I'll cut the video here and we'll get him in here and we'll start recording the episode. How far are you in Road to Glory right now?
I actually can't start my road to glory.
Oh, you can't? Is there like a reason?
Actually, there is because my deck isn't RTG material yet.
Uh,
I don't even have a legendary pro, so
uh,
yeah.
so like you already hit your wall and stuff?
Pretty much, I have a newbie roster. My strongest card is probably an Epic Fusion Pro Big Show. So
No,
um,
not too bad.
the
Yeah.
problem is with that because I don't pay money at all in this game. It's kind of hard to
Oh
get
yeah,
good cards
I
without
hardly
paying.
pay money as well.
Yeah.
But what what you should do is probably just go for a legendary pro and People's Champion. I don't know like how much time you have for the People's Champions, but that's probably your
I'm
best bet.
I mean, with PCC, man, you just got to keep playing, and sometimes
Yeah,
I have the time, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on my schedule. But usually, I have enough time to play. But then again, I just don't buy titles, so it's really hard to get up there while everybody else is,
yeah.
paying like crazy. So
You just either gotta play a lot or spend a lot. That's pretty much on.
right, right, and the most I get is probably a single legendary. So I mean, the struggle for me as a non-paying player is so real; it's unbelievable. Just to get a pro, it's like
Yeah.
really, really tough.
And really, since they took the automatic pros out of King of the Ring, PCC is
Right,
the
right. In
only
King of the Rings, I'm facing legendary pros and
guaranteed. Yeah.
survivors, and it's just crazy for
Right
me.
now in King of the Ring, I'm 0 and 24 just because I tried to get past in a WrestleMania one, but it's not
WrestleMania, bro, I'm telling you right now, with the
it's
Bret
not working
Harts
out.
and the
Yeah,
Daniel
that's
Bryans, it's gonna
exactly
be
what I'm
nearly
facing.
impossible.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
facing, and my deck is absolutely nowhere near as powerful as that.
It's
I
like your deck is like a little ant, and they're like a giant.
Yeah,
It's just
I figured I'd try to sneak by and see if I could do anything because since there's not a balance right now, since like once you go into WrestleMania,
and there should be a balance
yeah, there
between
definitely should.
cards you have, and you should match up kind of the same where your opponent has the cards, but they don't
Yeah.
do that, and I just think
But
that's kind of
what
fair.
I think it is because usually when you're in a lower tier for King of the Ring, it will show the bar like halfway full, whereas once you're in WrestleMania, it's all the way full. There's no halfway into WrestleMania King of the Ring.
Right,
It's
and
a
that's where the matchmaking comes in, man.
yeah.
It's just like I can maybe get to the quarters, but I get so aggravated because if you get past the quarters for me, I get like a free legendary, and when I do, it's not a pro. It gives me just another single card, and it's just so
Yeah.
aggravating.
Like in my King of the Ring, I'm facing all the Road to Glory pros, so I just said, forget it. I tried it. I'll take the 0 and 45. I'll take
Yeah,
the
you
no
might as well
reward.
just stick to Survivor King of the Rings because I mean, there's
Yeah.
just no point at all.
But yeah, I'm on the bad news Barrett right now in my Road to Glory. I think I'm starting to lose the plus fives. I'm gonna give it another try. But
Oh man, shoot, it's gonna be a while for me to do Road to Glory because I have to get my deck up.
yeah,
The struggle is just too real for me.
my problem right now is my lack of divas because it seems like the divas get selected a lot, and I only have one very powerful diva, and that's it.
Oh right, yeah, divas. What's your most powerful diva?
I have a normal Survivor Pro Nikki Bella.
She's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, she's probably top three Survivor Pro divas. I think she's behind AJ and Bree because every time I face AJ and Bree, I somehow always lose.
Right, right. Did you not get the double cane? I heard you was close to it.
I got like not even halfway into the first cane. I didn't necessarily try.
Right, right,
But I do believe like if I was to spend money and get credits, I think I can start to get double, but it's just I don't really feel like spending too much money on this.
right,
I'm not
right.
that big into mobile gaming. This is like the only mobile game I ever play.
Right. I see. I play it on a computer, man, and it sometimes aggravates me
Yeah.
because it's BlueStacks is like really slow on a laptop, so it kind of aggravates me and it freezes a bunch for me. So
I had a period of time where BlueStacks would freeze on me, but it hasn't really did it lately. And it would also do it in Road to Glory, like mid matches. So it would be like a match where I would easily win, like at the beginning of Road to Glory.
yeah, but don't you lose like if it freezes like that?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't get the win, and then you lose the bout as well. So
yeah. It's just one of those things where it's
yeah.
just like, dang, man.
But I think with the deck that I have now, I don't think I need any credits to get at least one. But there's really no point in getting one when you know you're not going to be able to pro it because eventually it's
Right, and it's basically just gonna be training food
yeah.
for later. So
Pretty much how my legendary Dean Ambrose from his PCC with Seth Rollins was, because
yeah, and
obvious,
just paying for games. I personally, I just it's just one of those things where
yeah,
I just got more important stuff to spend it on like real life stuff other than
yeah.
a card game personally. But I guess for other people it's different.
Well, it depends on like all the YouTube people that do this,
Oh yeah,
like the big
yeah, like
ones,
the big people
and the make
like Biggie Dude
yeah,
and
and they make money off of it,
Desmond.
obviously, and plus they probably also have probably some normal jobs and stuff. So obviously, if you're making money from playing the game,
Oh yeah, if you're making money, yeah, I mean,
then
yeah, I
yeah,
would spend it on a
definitely.
card game if I had money just to blow out of my ass.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I don't, we don't have that.
Like, I mean, if people are like paying you to play this game, then obviously you want your content to be better, and you're gonna have to pay
Right,
for your content to be better.
right. But I mean, obviously they have the better equipment, so I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna be better. I mean, I don't even got. I think I got 19 subscribers, so I mean, I'm not even close to it.
Yeah.
But but I mean, it's just one of those things where the views will eventually come. It's just gonna
Yeah.
take a little
It
bit,
just
but
depends on how much you keep it up and how much you progress over the time.
yeah, and you just gotta have fun doing it. If you're having
Yeah.
fun doing it, I mean, and I mean, if you're getting a little bit of views, I mean, it's something because everybody starts from 0 subscribers and they go up at a
Yep.
certain point. So as long as you're having fun doing it, I mean, it's fine.
Come on, Chris. Yes. I'm just like I'm at the point where with plus fives it's 6-6 matchups and I don't care because that gives me the point still.
You just have to go to the plus ones, and it gets so
Oh, just pulled a legendary
dreadful.
Kane.
Wait, what was it?
A legendary Kane.
Yeah. All right, I will be right back. Hold on.
All right. That's think I think Bruno might be better than him. This guy's got a Neville.
All right, I'm back. My bad.
All right, it's all
But
right.
did you get that free legendary Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
I was 1 day off.
Well, it's still going on.
It is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think there's
oh.
one more
Yeah, I was just
day.
thinking bad. I was gonna be 1 day off.
Yeah, because it goes to the end of the month, I think, and the 31st counts. So What's weird is it keeps counting your days after you get it,
Yeah, some days it didn't even count for my days, so I should have had it by now, but for some reason it didn't count.
and it's kind of stupid that it keeps counting because you can't X out of it until it's done doing the counting on the bottom. So it's just sitting there counting. And I mean,
Right,
it's not that long of a wait, but it's kind of pointless to keep popping up where I don't get any other rewards.
right, pretty much.
And I
But
wonder,
what do you think about the Adrian Neville card? I think it looks pretty cool. I don't.
yeah.
It's kind of weird they put him in the game, but since he barely made the roster, or since he's like new to the roster,
Well, they're supposedly making NXT cards, NXT superstars soon, but I don't know. That could just be a rumor.
is it because they're running out of like actual Raw superstars to put on there?
I have no idea. I mean, eventually those guys are gonna make the roster, so like they might as well just put them in or something. But I don't know. I heard NXT superstars were coming soon, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows, really. I would like to see them put like some Attitude Era cards in there, like a
Yeah,
Mankind or
that'd be pretty good.
or
There's so many superstars they could add.
Rikishi, like back in the old days. But I
Yeah,
doubt they would do that. That'd be really cool if they did.
there's so many cards that they could add. It's
I
just a
mean, we already
matter of
got
what
what
way.
like 20 John Cena cards. I mean,
We have enough John Cena cards already. I'm pretty sure we have enough Brock
he
Lesnar
has about as
cards.
many cards as he does T-shirts in this game. Like,
I think we have enough Brock Lesnar cards as well, because every People's Champion he's involved in, and he's been involved in a lot. He's won,
I, mean, I just think sometimes they get lazy, but like, we'll just throw another Brock or John Cena in there. Like,
which is weird because I thought everybody hated him, but I guess
I mean, I like Brock Lesnar. I just don't like how they just throw cards in there when they get lazy. But
yeah, I don't know. But I think he is undefeated in every People's Champion he's been involved in, because
oh yeah, he every like gets a whooping on his opponent like every time, which is pretty realistic. But
he was involved in the very first one against Cena, won that one. He was just involved with
wasn't he
Roman
against Seth
Reigns.
Rollins?
I th Was it Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns? I think he was in one with Seth Rollins.
Uh, it was either one of them two.
I
I
think
can't
he was
remember.
in one with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns because I think he was in one with Roman Reigns during WrestleMania weekend
I'm
or
gonna be honest. When Seth Rollins came champion, that's when I stopped watching Raw. I just hate that dude.
I what I do with Raw is I pretty much just record it and then I just like skim through to the important parts just to keep up with the story and then I
Yeah,
just
the
watch the
matches you want to
pay-per-views.
watch. Yeah. I used to watch it back in the day when CM Punk was on it. He made things so interesting. He was like a rebel, and he was good on the mic and good in the ring. So that's the last time I watched it.
Yeah, I just keep up with the story and then watch the pay-per-views.
Which he's gonna try UFC, which I really don't know if that's a good idea for him, but I guess we'll.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's gonna be facing people that are pretty much the same as him, same weight and stuff.
Oh yeah,
So
they're gonna put him like against a scrub first, but I think he's being trained by some guy that was undefeated in like the middleweight division. Can't remember his name, but
uh, yeah, I haven't really been following him, but all
I
I
mean,
know is that he's
the
been going to the
percentage of guys
UFC.
going from the WWE to UFC, like the only person that can do it is probably Brock Lesnar because he was in the UFC and he was UFC champion. But a guy like CM Punk, I mean, I just don't know. So,
But I'm kind of glad that they brought back Elimination Chamber, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that good of a pay-per-view, honestly. I
oh,
mean,
wait, what did you say?
I said Elimination Chamber. It doesn't seem like it's gonna. I'm glad that they brought that back because I'm pretty sure a lot of people missed that.
I heard they canceled it because they didn't have the money to.
Nah, it's on tomorrow, but only on the WWE Network. It's the second pay-per-view of the month, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be as
That's
good
good.
as previous elimination chambers used to be. I mean, they're having a tag team elimination chamber match, which seems like,
Those are gay.
well, this is the first one, but it seems like it could be a good
Just the
idea.
sound of it though, a tag team chamber. It just
Yeah, I mean, it's it's probably gonna be one of those things that sounds good on paper, but isn't good in real life.
yeah, but when you look at it realistically, it just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense. It doesn't sound good at
like
all.
when you watch it, you're gonna be like, what were they thinking? But when they wrote it down, they were probably like, this is a really
Yeah,
good
like when they're
idea.
oh, this is a good idea, and we actually watch it. Yeah, this is pretty shit. Like
Yeah, like all the fans are gonna be like,
that's
I,
the match when you go to the concession stand.
I don't know how I feel about this match. Doesn't
I mean, who are even in the chamber matches?
The tag teams are the New Day, Cesaro and Kid, Los Matadores, the Primetime Players. I think the Lucha Dragons are in it.
The Primetime Players, they recently came back,
Yeah.
which was kind of surprising.
I think the Lucha Dragons are in it, and well, how many is that? Five or six? Is that
You
six?
said five, I think.
What's the fifth one? I mean the sixth one. I can't remember the sixth one.
Oh,
You
I
know?
think the extension, I
Oh
think is
yeah,
the
the Ascension. That's it.
which the luchadors they're really interesting to watch because they're high flyers and I like watching
Yeah.
high flyers. They're pretty much like another Rey Mysterio.
hmm And then there's gonna be a elimination chamber for the Intercontinental title as well. Since
Which
Daniel
I think they're
Bryan.
gonna make Seth Rollins drop the title. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Seth Rollins doesn't have the Intercontinental. He has the World
Oh, does
Heavyweight.
he not have the title anymore?
No, he has the World Heavyweight, but that's not being um, contested in an elimination chamber. That's just one on one against Dean Ambrose,
Oh,
which I think a
okay.
lot of fans are going to be disappointed because usually the main title is in an elimination chamber match, but instead they're going to have the tag titles and intercontinental
Tag team.
titles.
Yeah, I just think they threw in that match to make the fans feel better, but
They
it's too
probably
bad.
just threw it in to have another elimination chamber match. This way they didn't have just the one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just,
Because
wrestling. I mean, it's taken a downfall for me. It's just not interesting
yeah,
anymore.
ever since they went PG, it's just been a downfall for the higher ages that were used to the
Right.
all the
It doesn't
like
even feel like wrestling anymore to me because I mean they just make things stupid. Where I remember one time they had a match against Seth Rollins and Kane, and they made Kane literally lay down and Seth Rollins pinned
yeah
him, and they were like arguing in the ring. I was like, yeah, that's where I stopped watching it because it just didn't make any sense and got boring.
like the
It was
kids that grew up with it now probably enjoy it because they're still kids and they like all the
right,
PG stuff.
right. But
But
the older people are like,
all the
it's
people that were
just
used to like the DX stuff, the Stone Cold stuff, it's
oh yeah,
just
back in the day, DX was hilarious because they had midgets running around, Shawn
yeah.
Michaels super kicking people that worked there. It was hilarious.
And like all the Stone Cold stuff, all the Attitude Era pretty much. Like
Right.
if you're a little kid and you have the WWE Network, highly recommend going to the Attitude Era section and just watching episodes of Raw from then. Much more entertaining.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Much
do that
more
all the time too.
entertaining and less time.
Right. Exactly. But I just feel it's more like a soap opera now than wrestling. I
Yeah.
feel like I was watching Dr. Phil or something in that match.
2 hours more entertaining than the 3 hours now. That's a promise too, not just saying that.
Oh, that's a promise. Oh, got you.
And it's funny too because they actually have, like, if you go to the in-ring thing on the WWE Network, they actually have a solo section titled Attitude Era.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
That doesn't really surprise me. I'm gonna tell you one thing I miss. I miss Total Divas, man.
Well, that's coming back. I think
I
July or
don't like when they take a break.
yeah.
Even though John Cena is the one Nikki or which sister's going out with John Cena? I always get them confused.
Nikki's with Cena, Bria's with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, with Nikki and Cena, all they talk about is like having sex with each other, like every episode. So It's like
What makes
I
him
think
happy?
I think Nikki's a gold digger to be honest with you, but I think Brie actually likes Daniel Bryan, in my
Well, I
opinion.
mean, she's obviously still with Cena, and when Brie and all her other family told Cena to leave her alone because she wanted kids and stuff, obviously she was really emotional about that. So I don't really think she's a gold
But
digger.
you can act pretty good though. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you obviously have to act in WWE, which brings the question when people say, "Oh, WWE superstars can't act." I mean, that's their job.
right,
Wrestling isn't real, it's entertainment, and they're obviously acting in the ring, and they're acting when they're doing these promos.
right. But some people think it's like obviously just hardcore real.
Yeah,
So
it's just throwing your fists and trying not to actually hurt the guy.
right, and they're gonna get hurt just because they act. They're not perfect. They're gonna like mess up.
Yeah.
So people are gonna get hurt, but you know.
But yeah, with Daniel Bryan, I don't know, like obviously a lot of people booed Roman Reigns because they wanted Daniel Bryan to do what he did the year before. I'm pretty sure. But now with Daniel Bryan getting hurt again, those fans I think need to be ready for him not to be
Yeah, but
winning.
they can't. Daniel Bryan can't win everything.
Not
Like
only that, he's probably not gonna win he might not ever win the world heavyweight title again, in my opinion. Just because he's proven to WWE now that he's injury prone. What's he gonna do? Do his whole WrestleMania thing again and then after Extreme Rules get hurt again? Then
right, I think he's gonna retire
that
because he
that's
just
not
he just
someone they
keeps
want as
getting
a
hurt.
champion.
You know.
If he goes like 2 full years without getting injury, maybe they give him another chance, but
But yeah, I think he's done, man.
it's
He
gonna take a
has no
while.
gas left in the tank. Which, if you think about it, it's WWE's fault because they thought letting Roman win would just win over the fans because they were just cheering the crap out of him at one point,
Yeah,
and then when Daniel got eliminated, then that's when they started booing, and then they're like, oh well, let's do a match between Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Whoever wins goes to WrestleMania to face Brock
yeah.
Lesnar, which killed the whole point of the Rumble. So that's like that doesn't make any sense to me.
And like this was the Rumble was near at a point where people still didn't like Rusev. I mean, some people like him now just because he was feuding with John Cena pretty much, and everybody hates Cena now.
Oh, Rusev, man, his career is in the toilet now that he's not undefeated anymore. Everybody's forgotten
Well,
about him.
he wasn't undefeated in the first place because he got disqualified on
Well, in
SmackDown a few
WWE's
times.
mind, if you're not
Yeah,
pinned, you're still undefeated. Like he got disqualified and everything like that, but in their mind, he was still undefeated.
yeah. But like at
Yeah,
the
but yeah, I see your
Rumble,
point. Technically, he wasn't undefeated, but
yeah, and
but
at the Rumble, he was pretty much a really hated guy. And just because they thought Roman won and and Rusev wasn't eliminated, they actually started to chant Rusev. Did they really want Rusev to win the Rumble and go to face Brock Lesnar? I doubt it.
I would like to see that match. To be honest with you, how it would turn out.
Yeah, I would like to see that too, but I wouldn't want to see that as the main event because even though the fans hate Roman Reigns right now, you cannot lie. That was against Brock. That was a pretty good match.
Oh yeah, where he just got beaten the crap out of the whole match, and he comes back and Superman punches 4 times. He gets up, spears him twice. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. But I just don't like with Brock Lesnar how they just make him beat the crap out of every
Yeah,
one of his opponents for like 20 minutes. Then the guy just pops up like he isn't even hurt and starts Supermaning the crap out of him. I
like
mean, that's gonna get boring.
Brock was laying his beat down and Roman was like smiling and saying it was nothing, all that
Right.
contributed to the match. And then obviously they didn't Brock wasn't going to be champion anymore because he wants to take his breaks or whatever.
Right.
Uh, they knew if Roman became champ, everybody was just going to boo WrestleMania. So in comes Seth Rollins and
Yeah, here comes Seth Rollins janitor mode
yeah,
coming in and pinning Lesnar.
he'd even pin Lesnar. He pinned Roman.
He pinned Roman, yeah.
Yeah.
See, dude, I haven't. I don't watch WWE anymore. My mind is just
Yeah.
not WWE material
Like
anymore.
there might come a point where I don't watch Raw or many of the pay-per-views anymore. I probably still watch all the pay-per-views, but WrestleMania is still one of those because even though it's really like Raw and stuff isn't the greatest anymore, they always pull out
Uh,
all the stops for WrestleMania.
I'm gonna tell you, I wanted Ronda Rousey to knock out Stephanie McMahon
I'm pretty sure
so
everybody
bad
did.
and put her in the arm lock and everything, but she didn't even do anything, which kind of
Yeah.
disappointed me. But
Well, she put her in like a semi-arm lock, but not like what Ronda
you
Rousey.
know, I wanted to her the full
Yeah,
arm bar though.
yeah,
But yeah, I seen her in UFC, man. She literally punched a girl's ear off like it was split open.
yeah.
It was pretty
She,
sick. She's pretty good.
yeah. 90 points into Wade Barrett right now.
Oh yeah, what are you on the road to glory?
Huh?
Are you on Wade Barrett?
Yeah, 90 points into him.
You think you're gonna get at least one WrestleMania card?
I'll probably get the bad news Barrett, but I don't think I'm gonna get the Neville this time around because
How many WrestleMania cards do you have?
um I think 6 or 7.
Any pros or no?
No, I could have a I think 2 pros, but my deck wasn't strong enough to get the WrestleMania cards when Chris Jericho was the WrestleMania card for Road to Glory. And then when Daniel Bryan was involved, when Daniel Bryan was a WrestleMania card for a People's Champion, I didn't try to get him either. So
All right.
I could have to, but I don't.
So you basically just went in the King of the Ring with your Survivor pros.
Pretty much, like what my usual King of the Ring setup was, like when I was in Survivor, I'm probably gonna go to a having a Survivor Pro tag team involving Stone Cold and Sting, and
Are you
then
talking like a full bench of Survivor pros, like an A and B team?
um I think when I have two Survivor Pro teams, I think it pushes me into WrestleMania, so I'm gonna need to like throw some commons on my bench in order to stay into Survivor.
All right.
Um, which I don't really like doing. I mean, they said they patched it, but obviously in King of the Ring it still works somewhat. They didn't really patch it fully in King of the Ring,
All right.
but my solos are gonna stay the same. I have Survivor Fusion, Dean Ambrose, and I have the Road to Glory Pro Survivor Sting that they gave out to
I've
everybody.
got one Survivor, and it was my freebie. It was Booker T.
Uh, yeah, I have him too. I don't have him pro'd yet though. I have like over 20 Survivor cards that aren't pro'd.
I'm telling you, man, this game does not want to give me a pro. I have all
Yeah,
these
that's
cards. It just does
exactly
not want to
how I
give me a
feel.
pro.
There was a point where I was on like a three King of the Ring, three in a King of the Ring in a row pro streak, but that ended. So,
Right. What would you say is the best time to like join a King of the Ring? Because I heard it's best to join in the middle of the night
well,
or
it depends on like your sleep schedule as well, but like middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning or so, uh, most of your opponents might be asleep during the contenders bracket, so obviously that would be better if you're awake.
then starting it like in the middle of the day.
Yeah, so like if you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning every night and your opponents are going to be sleeping at that time,
Right.
obviously that benefits you, but
Yeah.
it
Yeah. Okay.
depends on when you sleep. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 Survivor Pros.
Dang, dude.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then I have 19 survivors that aren't proed.
Dang, you would think out of 19 you would have a lot proed.
Yep. And some of them are pretty bad. Like Bo Dallas, I have him proed, but he's pretty bad other than his
Oh
charisma.
yeah, you got him from that last RTG because he was the
Well, he's
survivor.
this RTG, but I already had him proed uh by
Is his stats pretty bad?
his charisma's pretty good, but other than that, compared to all the other cards, he doesn't really stack up. Like he's my worst Survivor Pro. I mean, my other Survivor Pros are really good superstars, so he would
Who
obviously
are
be
the
the
best
list.
survivor cards?
I think the top two are Shawn Michaels and The Rock.
Shawn Michaels and The Rock.
Yeah.
Mm,
I
yeah.
have Shawn Michaels pro'd. He was pro'd from last Road to
Isn't
Glory.
Triple H a pretty good survivor card?
Um, he has two. The one I have, he's pro'd, and it's the one in the suit. He's lower than my Daniel Bryan, Sting, Stone Cold, and Shawn Michaels. So
Right.
he's my second to worst
Now I see in your
Survivor
your
Pro.
YouTube videos. I see you have that blue survivor sting.
Yeah.
How did you get that?
Um, for Christmas, because the first Road to Glory was at Christmas time, I got like a $25 iTunes gift card, and since I don't play anything else on my phone, I figured why not just put it into this game and with title matches. And plus, the first Road to Glory, they made it super easy to win plus fives. Doing plus fives was how based on your deck, not just the difficulty of it. So pretty
Right.
much everybody that played pretty much got Sting. Like if you
And
played
then
and
and
had
then
a
that's when
few,
they changed it, I guess.
yeah. Like after
See, they
that,
they should just kept it the same.
and then they made it Roman Reigns. Pretty much no one was expecting it to be as hard as it was. So there's very few people that have the Roman Reigns Survivor one.
Right. Right. I would honestly I would play more, but I can only play it through my laptop. Like if I had an iPhone, I would play way more games. I just
Yeah.
don't have the time energy to load it up sometimes. So
And to answer your question for before, I have one, two, three, four, five superstars, WrestleMania superstars, and then I have my WrestleMania Mr. Fuji.
what's your favorite WrestleMania card that you have?
Probably my John Cena, just because it's his People's Champion one and just the way it looks with the American flag in the back.
You know what I didn't get? They had an American flag behind Rusev.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
I didn't
That's
really
never
get that.
Russian.
I was thinking maybe just because it was for the United States champion, so but yeah, that's probably my favorite WrestleMania card just because of how it looks.
Right, right. Now, do you have like a kind of a recording schedule you do your videos, or you just kind of record them whenever?
I really like I try to like get like a night before and then just schedule the upload,
Right.
but there's some times where like I'm just really tired and I don't want to be tired on camera because I'm just going to be yawning all the time. So if uh if I don't record that night, then I'll get up and then I'll record when I get up.
Mhm.
But I try to like just in case oversleep, then this way I know I'll have it scheduled and it's still good to
Right,
go.
right. I haven't been posting, man, because we've been having some really bad weather over
Yeah,
here. So
yeah,
that's been knocking out my internet.
yeah. I just recently had some of that, so and that's why I haven't been posting either.
Some restaurants and stores actually closed down because the power got knocked out. So it's been pretty rough.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I'm just asking you some questions here because I'm kind of curious. What made you start like YouTube and want to start recording and all that?
Um, Just having fun playing video games. I love playing video games and share my experience with people. Then that makes it even better. And plus the support I've been getting, it's obviously shown that people enjoy watching me play this game, and I hope to like start doing other games on my channel as well, other than this, but just don't really have the equipment to do other games because I don't really do many PC games. This is like the only game I do on my PC that
Right.
like I have a few, but I don't really play them as much, but I play on my PS4 a lot and like with those I could do the share button and stuff, but like I don't have a face cam and that's kind of a big part of YouTube now, like being able to
Oh
see the
yeah, the
person.
face cam. Yeah.
So I mean, like I could record it on my computer through my webcam, but then I'd just have to go through the trouble with syncing up like the face cam, the audio and stuff. And that's just a little too much work for like, and I don't really have a good uh editing software, and it's very hard to sync up.
Sony Vegas is the, I guess, recording software nowadays most people use. So.
Yeah, but it's also like $200, so
Oh yeah, it's pretty high up there. So
yeah,
only the you know people who have the G's can get it.
yeah.
What other games would you record? Like, what you have
Um,
in mind?
well, I play a lot of sports games, so like right now I've been playing the MLB game on PS4, and I've been doing my Road to the Show, like stuff that has like career
Oh,
stuff.
you play PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, I play Xbox One.
Uh, I mainly like I was thinking about getting an Xbox One, but the MLB game is because I'm a pretty big MLB fan.
Baseball fan?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
obviously the PS4 game MLB The Show, they don't have that on Xbox. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, I think some people bought the PS4 basically for the baseball game.
Yeah, and Xbox doesn't really have a good baseball game. They
I
have
mean, we
2K
did have a
making
baseball
theirs.
game, but it was so gay. It was like a little
Yeah.
arcade game you'd play like at a restaurant or something. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
and they have 2K making baseball games for Xbox, and 2K is is very lazy when it comes to their baseball game. They're just mainly focused on their basketball game pretty much. But like anything like with a career mode, like I was doing a WWE 2K15 career mode. Would like to post that eventually too, because that was pretty
Oh
fun to
yeah,
do.
that game on the one and the PS4 is pretty
Yeah,
nice.
like pretty much anything with a career mode or story mode. Pretty much, I enjoy playing and would like to
Now,
post on.
do you play like on Xbox Live, like play actual people, or are you just kind of like a story mode person in
I
Minecraft?
play online a few times, but mainly just stick with the. I haven't really got a online type game that really interests me right now. So
Right,
uh,
right.
I just
You don't play Call of Duty.
I do, but the new one, Advanced Warfare, really was horrible in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much bunnies on an exosuit,
Yeah,
in my opinion. Yeah, it's
I
terrible. But they said Black Ops 3 is supposed to be like, I mean, they're gonna have jetpacks, but it's kind of like Halo
yeah.
Reach jetpacks. Not as
What I heard is it's just gonna be like what exosuits can do on the ground, just not horizontal. So like there's
uh,
gonna be dashing
uh,
left and right and forward and back,
And what's
but
weird,
you
bro, they
just can't
took
double jump.
that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, it took 3 years to make, and it was just downright disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, at the beginning it was fun just because it was something new, but once you started seeing the people just jump up and down 24/7, then
Yeah, just, I mean, it really, I mean, it takes no skill because you just have to
yeah,
hop over somebody. Even the zombies were on exosuits, and it
yeah.
just, yeah.
But that's mainly what I've just been focusing on. That's why I'm getting Black Ops 3, just because of the zombies. One of my favorite game
Oh,
modes.
I hope it's like Black Ops 2 types of zombies, because that would I
Well,
love
it's
those.
the same company that makes Black Ops 2, so it, and it's
Oh,
the
so is it gonna be like it? I guess.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somewhat like it. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly like it, but it's the same company, and this is the company that originated zombies, so uh, they're usually pretty good at it.
Okay, then I guess it should be like it.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'm barely qualifying on my King of the Ring. I hate this.
yeah. I just need to wait until mine's over.
Looks like I'm gonna be facing the 8 seed with the number one.
I was in my video today. I was talking about how I wish like you could kind of withdraw from a King of the Ring, which probably wouldn't work too well, but because obviously I'm not trying anymore in the King of the Ring I'm in now because there's no point. I can't win a match, so
Right.
I'd rather just leave it and then whoever I'm facing, because I'm obviously not going to qualify, so they're not going to have to worry about me in the contenders bracket. So whoever I'm facing,
Basically, you're doing basically getting fusion food, I guess.
yeah, well, I'm not even getting that because I'm probably going to get last place, and last place doesn't get any rewards anymore. So, but like
At least you get a rare for the fusion.
if I withdraw from it, then whoever I'm facing in qualifying, they just skip, they just see like no name or just a random name, and they get an automatic win. I don't think it would be
Right.
that hard to do, but I guess
I mean, there's some of those King of the Rings where you're just like absolutely whooping people and you win once in a while,
yeah.
but I mean that's really rare.
I mean, there's matches I could have won in this WrestleMania King of the Ring because other people were low energy, and if I was full energy, I would have beat them. But
Right.
I'm not gonna waste my energies and my boosts for a King of the Ring that I'm not even gonna qualify in. I'll just save them for next King of the Ring so I don't have to earn them over again.
Right. Now I saw in one of your videos you were like 50-0 in one of your King of the Rings. How did you pull that off?
Common bench, plain and simple. I was facing people that um couldn't touch my cards in a sense.
Oh, so you didn't like energize like crazy and
I mean,
play.
I energized like crazy when I was awake. Like I usually energize every 3 games. But like obviously I still slept, and I was really surprised that I was able to get the 51 and 0 that when I how I sleep sometimes because I sleep a lot sometimes, which is another thing on why I don't really necessarily get too far in Road to Glory. I mean, obviously I get the WrestleMania cards now. I mean, the one WrestleMania card, but
Right.
like I could probably get a Neville or whatever the card is. I could probably get one of them without credits if I didn't sleep as much as I do.
Oh, but yeah, man, we all need our sleep. I
Yeah,
can't.
I'd rather sleep than stay
Yeah,
awake.
it's not
Like
that serious.
I saw a picture on Twitter. I don't know if you know like the WWE SuperCard retweet Twitter, but
Uh,
someone sent in a picture to him and he retweeted it, and it was the guy's iPhone screen, and it was an alarm clock. For the first alarm was 2 o'clock in the morning, second alarm was 2:15 in the morning, and like every 15 minutes at 2 o'clock in the morning, he had an alarm set, and he was like, "Up, time for Road to Glory." That
oh man, that dude plays that game
that's
plays the game
kind of
religiously.
that's kind of excessive if you ask me. Every 15 minutes at 2 o'clock in the morning just for Road to Glory, and I mean just for this game in general, like that's a,
Nah, I wouldn't.
that's like saying setting an alarm every hour. Well, every hour is not too bad, especially during the day, but like every hour to energize your people in King of the Ring.
I mean, that would get so annoying. I just would probably
Yeah.
break my phone and throw it against a wall.
Especially because if that's your alarm for like your sleeping 15 minutes intervals, if I'm
Right.
sleeping and that thing just keeps going off, then it's definitely going against the wall.
100% for sure. Now, how long do you say you play this game? Do you play it like every day or?
I probably do play it every day, but mainly just because I'm in a King of the Ring and I have to energize. But I mean,
Right,
there was a time like I before the first Road to Glory ever took place, I took a pretty big break. Like I didn't even know that the Survivor tier was out. That's how long of a break I took. So like,
right. But like, I guess people who have a bunch of subscribers, I guess they have the desire to play it more. But when you're barely scratching the surface, I guess it doesn't give you the desire to play a lot more. Would you say that's
yeah.
true or?
Uh, I'd say that's true, but it depends on like if you're a content creator and like obviously you don't have the desire, you're barely scratching the surface like you said, and
Right,
you don't want to play it like you're just what's the point attitude, and you're
right.
obviously not having fun playing the game anymore, then don't play the game anymore. Simple as that. I mean, find something else that you enjoy and post that. If you don't want to play this game anymore, don't play it.
I mean, like, I'm having fun. It's just, aggravating when you put videos out there every day and it's just
Yeah.
not doing anything.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, it's eventually gonna come
Right? Yeah,
around.
yeah. It's eventually, it's just, a little bit aggravating, but,
Yeah.
eventually, I guess you're going to get there. But,
Like eventually people are gonna start leaving YouTube like that they don't want to do it anymore, like the big people. And then that's when the people that were small at one point, then the people that were big, obviously no one's gonna be watching them anymore because they're not there anymore. And then they'll flood to another channel.
right. Right. And what's good about this game, you don't really have to do any editing whatsoever. So
Yeah.
you can just nonchalant it and upload it. Shoot. Oh shit, it's been 47 minutes. I haven't even realized
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, go for an hour or
Shoot, man, we might as well.
yeah.
It's been 47 minutes, so yeah, we can go hour if that's cool with you.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Have you ever done one of these? A Skype call and a video?
No, actually. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're talking about like a Skype call like this, then no. But like Skype call with my friend as I play, I have done that before.
I just see people doing. I just thought it'd be a little fun experience because I haven't either. So
Yeah,
it's just one of those first time deals. But I mean, it's pretty cool.
yeah, it's definitely.
You know,
I mean,
I've been watching for
obviously,
a while, so I was like, hey, let me hit up this guy and see if he'll do it and
yeah.
see, you know,
I
if
mean,
he'll do it.
obviously, since just talking to someone, time flew by. Like, we didn't even know it was 50 minutes,
Right.
and it's just when you're talking to someone, you have no idea. Like,
Right.
the
Right.
time is just going by. But like an hour is like what I pictured this going as, because when we first set this up, when we were first trying to set this up, because
Yeah, we were supposed to do this what, like 6 days ago?
we were supposed to do this like last Road to Glory, so,
Yeah,
but
but hey, we got to it. It's just
yeah,
we get busy and the
yeah,
weather. I felt bad. I was like, dang, nigga, because like I woke up probably at 3 in the morning, so I was like, oh my god, I overslept. And I was like,
yeah,
I said I would get on at this time, and I didn't. So I felt
yeah.
pretty bad. I was
We
like, yeah,
finally
we got
got
to get
to
it
it,
done today.
but
I can't really wait another day.
what I planned, and I actually still went through with it, but this was like the first time we were trying to do it, and you said you were sick, but
Right? Yeah, I got sick.
yeah, I did a 1 hour live stream, uh, the final hour of Road to
Road to
Glory.
glory. See, man, and I was like, let me catch that, and it just ended.
Yeah, and I was gonna do that with the Skype call live stream and then save the video and render it and upload the live stream. But
Right.
you never answered, and I hit you up on Twitter, and you said you were sick. I was like, all
See,
right,
man,
it's
like
not.
Twitter, I don't really get on there much and
Yeah,
check
I don't
messages.
I don't really get on there any either. But I saw you weren't on Skype, so I was like, message this guy
Yeah, I
somewhere.
usually answer on Skype, 999.9% of the time. Twitter, I'm
Yeah.
not really on there unless I'm just sharing people's videos or one of mine. So,
hmm Yeah, so I figured I'd just message you somewhere and see where you were because I still did the live stream and when as most of my live streams go, but
come to ask you, man, like when do you Twitch? Like when do you live stream?
I like this game isn't really a game that I see like live stream material because obviously Road to Glory, you're mainly focused on just playing Road to Glory, and no one really wants to see you play that much exhibition games, in my opinion.
Right.
And with Road to Glory, you play your 5 bouts and then you sit there for an hour waiting for your bouts. So I mainly just live stream when People's Champion come around and I have time because People's Champions obviously that's
Yeah, man, I was
game at
actually kind of disappointed because they did like a little thing, didn't they say it where people you can either pick another
yeah.
Road to Glory or PCC. I was like, come on, people pick PCC. I was like, pick, and it was Road to. I was like, oh crap, man.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of the other way around because obviously you don't want a Road to Glory because your deck isn't that strong right now. Whereas
Yeah,
me, this is easier to get cards because like I could easily get the WrestleMania cards in People's Champion, but that just takes a lot more work because you're facing other people. Whereas in Road to Glory, if you have a strong enough deck to get the WrestleMania card, you're just racing time.
right, right.
So,
I guess that's a little selfish of me because I don't have an RTG deck, so
well,
I'm not
I'm pretty
saying
sure all the votes for RTG was selfish for the people with strong decks. And
right,
just
right.
wanted another WrestleMania Pro because obviously not everybody can get the People's Champion Pro. Only the top 200 people can. But
It was just top five for a little bit, then they
yeah,
changed it to top 200.
so obviously the people with the strong decks and that really wanted another WrestleMania Pro were probably the one
Right.
spamming RTG.
The most I ever got in PCC with all the grinding and staying up was about 3,125 points,
Yeah,
which is pretty good without, paying
I
to me.
think I think my highest was when I got the John Cena because I was going for top 200 and for John Cena Pro.
How much points was that when you got the John Cena?
Around 10,000.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Did you do credits or no?
I think I think I only did 300 because that was when they were having all that network error and they gave out the free
Oh
300.
yeah, yeah, I have credits when they give it to us.
So I think I only did 300 and then I just did the title matches that they gave me from the
Dude, I
board.
bet you were patting yourself on the back like good job.
Well, that's not the first time because obviously I had that legendary Dean from his People's Champion. I don't know how many points I had for that because obviously that was way before I started recording,
Right.
but that was top 800 or so for that Dean Ambrose. And then this with this John Cena, I got top 550 for the one John Cena and the Eddie Guerrero. So
Now, would you say I guess top 50 is impossible without like paying or paying some?
you mean top 200?
Yeah, top 200.
It seems pretty impossible because I was close. I was at like top 300 and just to move up 10 levels, I needed like 5,000 more points or something like that. So
Jesus.
that's when I said, "All right, I'm not getting top 200. I'll stay in top 550 and just monitor this and make sure I don't go out of there and just get my
So
two
would I guess
WrestleMania
I guess
cards."
a legendary pro, how much points would that be? Like 5,000 maybe?
probably around there because obviously it's moved back now. I know it was like top 1,250 or so for legendary pros when I was getting my legendary pros, but
Right.
I think it's like now top 2,000 something, so probably about 5,000 around there or so.
Right.
But yeah,
The
that's
only
like
thing sucks is like if you don't play for a while, you get moved
yeah.
down. So
And then like if you sleep,
sleep well, yeah, you get moved down
yeah.
also. So
Like when I was getting the John Cena and like I fell asleep when I was at top 300 and then I woke up I'm like I did all that work to get to top 300 and now I'm going to probably be like in the top 1,000 again, but I was only
yeah.
top 500. I'm like, "Oh, that's not too bad for sleeping 12 hours or so."
I guess the guys that get the top 200, they stay up for like a couple of days,
Or they just spend a lot of money.
or either that, or they
Yeah.
stay up just a couple of days, and I guess they rest on like maybe when it has like 8 hours left, six.
What I also imagined is maybe like the people that are in the top 200 like aren't alone in a sense. Like maybe there are like brothers where like, all right, I'll sleep now, you play, and then when you're tired, wake me up, I'll play, you
Well,
sleep,
yeah, yeah,
and like
maybe,
like do
maybe,
alternating shifts.
right? Kind of like they're doing work.
Yeah, because then this way they have someone playing on that account 24/7 pretty much.
Right. Yeah, probably, but I just don't have the
It's
energy
either
to do it.
that or someone does not sleep at all for a whole weekend and then sleeps a whole week,
So,
or they just
saying they
spend
must have energy drinks on deck and a bag of chips
or,
beside
or
them.
they just spend a lot of money. That's the only three ways, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I have another Road to Glory bout? Yes, I do. See if I could get to 100 points.
Well, I want to say thanks for, I guess, having me and doing the Skype call, man. I
Yeah, no
really
problem.
appreciate it because I really watch your videos. I may not like every single one of them, but I watch
Yeah,
every episode you put out, man. And you're a good YouTuber and keep up the great work, man.
yeah. Thanks for the support. Any type of support.
Ah, no problem, man. Anytime.
It'd be great if I could get to 100 points before the end of this.
Oh yeah, Road to Glory. It has 22 hours left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
you'll have plenty of time to get that
I
out.
mean, I'll probably have no problem getting the Barrett, but I at least want to get a couple of bouts into the Neville because I think I could win plus threes throughout the WrestleMania card.
Right.
Like I win plus fives throughout the Survivor card, and now I'm kind of struggling with plus fives, almost 100 points into the WrestleMania card. But I could win plus threes throughout the WrestleMania card. I want to see if I could win plus threes into the special WrestleMania card because last time I knew I wasn't getting Kane and I didn't bother trying a plus three. I just was going for the 6 cards for training food.
Right.
So I
Now,
definitely want to.
do you wait for your bouts to respond, or
Yeah.
uh, you just like you don't play the game for like an hour, then you come back to it?
Yep.
I guess that's the way to do it.
I figure that's like the best way to do it because then you always have 5 bouts. Whereas if you're just sitting there staring at the screen when you're done for 15 minutes, you're gonna get bored just sitting there waiting, counting down the time. Like you ever hear like people say don't stare at the clock or else time will move slower.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it'd be. Like that 15 minutes would last like a lifetime.
Oh yeah, I used to sit there when I was back in school and just sit there at the clock close to lunchtime.
Yeah.
Be like 5 minutes late. I just sit there and stare at it.
Well, I won that plus five, so I got to 100 points. 80 more points, and Barrett will be
Are you
mine.
even gonna try for like the WrestleMania card, or is there just
I mean, there's really no way I'm getting him in 22 hours, especially since my deck isn't that strong. I mean, if I had credits, maybe, but I don't have credits either, so.
right?
0 and 25 in my King of the Ring. Now, this King of the Ring is just gonna take forever because I'm not trying, and it's just gonna. It, it probably it probably isn't taking as long as I think it is, but it's taking long enough.
You know, at least you'll get like a common, get something.
Yeah, I get
I'm
fusion.
11 and 12. I'm probably gonna lose mine.
Let's see.
Maybe qualify. I don't know.
Last 15th and 16th place, no reward. So what place am I in now? Standings. I am in 16th.
I've got a legendary fusion cooking up. Hopefully, I can get a pro.
Yeah, I've been holding off on fusions. I actually just started a rare one, but I just have been holding off just in case they drop the WrestleMania fusions on us. I want to start one like as soon as possible.
Oh, who the WrestleMania fusion's gonna be? Like, do you know for sure, or they haven't?
The only things I've seen so far is, and now these are rumors, but like people have cards online and stuff. There's Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and then AJ Lee as as the diva.
AJ Lee's gonna be on. Oh,
That now that's just rumor. It's not confirmed or anything, but that's what the
when will
cards
they actually?
online.
I guess confirm it when it's.
I have no idea. Like I never hear about anything like being confirmed in this game. So
Uh, mm.
yeah,
I
just have
guess
to
the
wait and see.
WrestleMania fusions will help out people.
Yeah. I just think also that there should be a balance between the PCC rewards, like the specialty cards, because as
Right,
it stands right now, fusions are the best cards in the game, which don't really make too much sense because I mean they're not hard to get. You just have to wait for them.
right. Now I
Uh,
know, like you said, like in one of your episodes, you maybe it'd be cool to have like a tag team PCC reward, like a tag
yeah,
team
that
one.
I think that might be pretty good. Like obviously the top people would get it wouldn't just be one card as the tag team. Obviously,
Right,
you
but
get
two.
two specialty cards. I just thought of that, and even like when I was saying about a mixed tag team for Road to Glory, I think that
Right,
would be pretty good too
right,
because
mixed tag team. Little something creative and something new and different.
there's a lot of good like yellow up arrow divas, but there's not that like all the down arrow divas, the down yellow arrow divas, they're all really bad stats. So,
Yeah,
and I even went through that in one of my videos, and I went through all the down arrow divas, and all the down arrow divas I saw have really bad stats. Like
they don't give the divas any love, do they?
well, the down arrow divas are divas that don't really do much on the shows and stuff, though. Like Layla's a down arrow diva. She has really bad stats. Tamina's a down arrow diva, really bad stats. And then you have Paige, which is probably one of the best divas in a way. Uh,
Uh,
but she's an up arrow diva, and you're not gonna want her in your road to glory because she's not gonna be compatible with anybody because all the other down arrow divas are
right, and compatibility is like a big thing now.
yeah
Can't
are
really.
they're really bad. So
Uh,
whereas if you would have a mixed tag team, and I mean every superstar they make now is apparently a down arrow, then those divas
Pretty
have someone
much.
to be combined with. Like Neville's a down arrow now. Sting was a down arrow when he came in. Everybody's just a down arrow now.
what I would like to see is maybe they make some new cards of like retired superstars. Maybe guys
Yeah.
like CM Punk, Trish Stratus, Kelly Kelly.
Well, what people are thinking, and this wouldn't be too crazy of an idea, maybe they come out with a new tier. I don't know how the tier would work. If I think they should come out with a new tier, like WrestleMania should be like the top tier stats, but they
Right.
they should come out with a new tier and call it Hall of Fame,
The Hall of Fame,
and just
yes.
and just have Hall of Fame superstars in there. This
They
way,
should.
every year when the new Hall of Fame inductees get inducted, they have new cards to add to the Hall of Fame tier.
And they may do that because they may think, oh, that actually kind of makes sense. They may actually, do that.
And this way, they're always adding new superstar. Well, not really new superstars, because well,
Well, yeah, not new superstars, but
in a
superstars that aren't
way,
even in the
in
game.
a way,
Yeah.
they'll be adding new superstars because
Yeah, because there's tons of retired legends and all that. So I
not only
mean,
that,
it's not like
there's some people that go into the Hall of Fame that I've never heard of, so they'll obviously be new cards.
well, definitely guys not like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Well, yeah, they won't have
like a
the
Terminator
celebrity.
card.
They won't have the celebrity wing probably, but like,
I think kind of the Hall of Fame's a joke now these days because they put guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger in there and
well,
just
that's just their celebrity wing. Like they have the superstars, and then they have this celebrity wing.
but
There's
like, what's
always
the point of putting celebrities in there though? I don't see the point in it to
I
me.
guess just because there's always celebrities and getting involved with WWE, and some of them have great moments.
Then
Like
I guess they're gonna induct Jerry Springer into the Hall of Fame.
I think he might already be in it, but if not, he'll probably get in it one day.
Might as well. I mean,
But yeah, they do at least one celebrity every year, so I mean it's not that bad of an idea.
yeah. Oh shit, an hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah. But I just thought of that because I mean they have like there's I don't really remember too many of the superstars that I didn't hear of before in this year's Hall of Fame, but I know like I don't want this to sound racist, but like I think it was Japanese or Chinese guy this year that went in. I'd never heard of him, but they could add him into the game now pretty much if there was a Hall of Fame tier.
Oh yeah, I know what. Yeah, I know what guy you're talking about. Never really heard of him either.
Yeah, but I mean that way they have always uh some type of new content at
Did
least
you
every
see
year.
Samoa Joe going to NXT?
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of cool. He finally got out of bummy TNA,
yeah. Well,
which that place, if you really think about it, it's gonna go out of business because they're barely scratching the
what I
surface.
see TNA is where the washed up WWE superstars go.
Pretty much the reject of wrestling, I think.
Like if you look at their roster, there's so many people that used to be WWE superstars. Like I know they have Bobby Lashley, MVP. They
Bobby Lashley, he was a beast, I think, man.
Now I'm not saying these people are wash ups, but they have the Hardy brothers. Obviously, they're not in WWE, so they went to TNA.
I
Uh,
heard they released Jeff Hardy because of drug issues with him,
yeah,
but
well, yeah, and that's why he was never really champion either, because they don't want someone
right.
like that being
Wait,
champion.
wasn't he Intercontinental Champion though?
Yeah, they'll give him the small titles, but then they wouldn't give him. They gave him the
Right.
main title once, but
Right,
that's
and that dude
it.
was crazy, man. I remember one WrestleMania, he literally jumped out the ladder and Edge was sitting on another ladder. He just
Yeah,
swanton bombed off that. That looked pretty cool.
but he had the world title once, and it took him like 10 years or so in order to get it.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So there's been times where he's close, but they never gave it to him.
Do you know the reason why they fired Alberto Del Rio? Because I don't see him on there anymore.
I don't necessarily know that they fired him. I think maybe he just left, but I don't know. I know he's not there anymore, but
That's kind of sad because he was a good wrestler. He just wasn't liked much, but
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I actually have a normal Survivor Rock from a Road to Glory, so I'm hoping to get him. This way, I have two really good tag teams with The Rock and Shawn Michaels, and then Stone Cold and Sting.
oh yeah, that'd be really good tag team. When I get in Survivor tier and actually have cards that can actually compete, we should try to get a Survivor King of the Ring. And actually,
Yeah,
have the cards to do it.
because I know for a fact The Rock is the best at charisma.
Yeah, he is.
That's his key stat, and he's the best at it. Uh, I don't I don't know if Stone Cold, because Stone Cold is up there too. Uh, I would have to see another Survivor Pro Rock in order to like compare them.
Rey Mysterio's cheese speed. Everybody
Yeah.
wants him.
What I'm surprised is Dean Ambrose has really high speed. Like didn't picture him as being faster than Daniel Bryan, but according to this game, he's 10 times faster than Daniel Bryan pretty much. Because
Is he?
yeah, with his Survivor Fusion Pro, he pretty much only wins if it's speed. If it's anything else, he's gonna lose pretty much.
Yeah.
Like his speed, well, he just procced, so I'll tell you his speed after this match, like what his default speed is.
Isn't Rey Mysterio the fastest card though?
Yeah, but
And
he doesn't have a Survivor Fusion Pro, so don't really have to worry about him there.
uh,
Dean Ambrose Survivor Fusion Pro speed is 4,440, and he beats all the other Survivor Fusion Pros in speed by like 200 points.
how many Survivor Fusion Pros do you have?
I only have the one.
A one.
Yeah, I could have two. I could have a Nikki Bella Pro, but the first Nikki Bella I got, I put into the Fusion Chamber because I didn't have any other Survivor cards I could surrender into it. And this was when I already had my normal Survivor Nikki Bella. So obviously I was still good at the Divas part. So I was like, why not? I'll just put this Nikki Bella in. And then out came my first Dean Ambrose. And then eventually got him pro'd. And then my most recent Survivor Fusion. Well, actually, my most recent Survivor Fusion was Roman Reigns, but my fourth Survivor Fusion was a nothing Nikki Bella.
Right.
Like right now, my Survivor Fusion cards, I have my Pro Dean Ambrose, then I have a fully leveled up John Cena, a fully leveled up Nikki Bella, and then I have another Dean Ambrose that I will feed to WrestleMania Fusion when it comes, and then I have a Roman Reigns that's not leveled either.
Now, how do you know which cards to pretty much feed to your superstar to level them up quicker?
Say that again?
I said, how do you know which one to feed to like your superstar to level him up quicker?
Well, if like say the card already has levels, like say you have a legendary pro and you don't really and you also have an ultra rare pro, but you don't need the ultra rare anymore, but the ultra rare is fully leveled up. All the levels in that ultra rare pro will once you train it to that legendary pro, all those levels will go into that legendary pro.
Okay.
So like the higher leveled up the card is that you train with, pretty much all those levels will go into the card you're training.
Okay, makes sense.
Like when I get like a new WrestleMania card, when I get Barrett from this Road to Glory, I'm going to feed him my Legendary Pro Undertaker, and all 45 levels of my Undertaker will go into the Barrett, and Barrett will instantly be level 45 out of 50.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, no.
And then after that, it's pretty much either just by the base of the tier.
Wait, how close are you to White Barrett again?
105 out of 180 right now.
Okay, so you'll definitely get him by tonight,
Yeah,
right? Or maybe tomorrow.
yeah. I'll definitely get him. There's no doubt about it.
Do you use your WrestleMania cards in your King of the Ring, or you just roll with your Survivor Pros?
In my King of the Ring, I just go with my Survivor Pros,
Ah, okay.
but the WrestleMania cards are useful in Road to Glory, so.
Right. Right.
And that's why I wasn't too I wouldn't say upset that I didn't get the Pro Cena, because obviously I wouldn't get upset about that, but I wasn't too I don't know what word to use for it, but I wasn't really I didn't really care that I didn't get the Pro, because obviously he would still boost up my Road to Glory deck. It would have been great to get him as a Pro, but
Right.
he's doing just fine in my Road to Glory. So,
I think I've got one more question for you, and then I'm gonna head out of here because I'm tired as hell, dude.
all right, let's hear it.
How long, I guess, do you see yourself recording this and putting videos up on YouTube? How long do you see yourself doing this?
As long as I enjoy it.
As long as you enjoy it.
Yeah. When I stop enjoying playing this game will probably fall off my channel. I mean, I'll still probably enjoy playing video games, so I'll probably still record and stuff, but as long as I enjoy making videos, as long as I enjoy like not necessarily seeing how much people, well, yeah, in a way, seeing people
You know what I'm saying?
enjoying
Are
my
you like looking
content.
at like maybe as like a career doing it or just for fun, basically?
I'm I would like to get a career out of it, but right now, obviously, it's just for fun. There's no career about it right now for me. But if I do get big enough and a career does come out of it, obviously, who wouldn't want a career playing video games?
Yeah, I know, right? Dream job, man.
But
Heck yeah.
obviously, I have to think past that right now, because obviously it's not a career right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really think about it right now, but like if you get up there, that's definitely a
Yeah,
possibility. Right.
but yeah, as long as I enjoy playing video games, which I think will be at least until like I'm really old, and I mean, obviously I'll still play video games here and there, but not as maybe as much as I used to as I am now. But as long as
Right.
I'm enjoying making videos, seeing people being entertained by my videos, um, and as long as I enjoy playing a game and people enjoy watching me play that game,
All right.
I'll keep doing it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And I am now 110 out of 180 into Barrett.
Are you doing plus one or plus threes?
I'm still doing plus fives.
Are
Still
you
get
really?
still getting by them. I might not be winning them by a lot, but
You trying to squeeze as much as you can out of plus fives?
I'm going to keep winning plus fives until I lose all five bouts in two plus fives.
That's the way to do it,
Yep.
man.
Just keep trying to squeak by. If it's a tie, I don't care. I get the points. That's how I see it. I don't have to beat you in order to get the points. Which is
Right.
kind of weird, because if you think about it, like that counter, they still have four cards, so they can kind of do a tiebreaker, but they choose not to. They just
I
choose. They,
think I think they should make a freebie survivor. They should do.
yeah. they just choose to give you the points instead of doing a tiebreaker. So hey, I'll take it. I'll take the points for tying someone.
Well, I'm gonna say, man, thank you for having me today. It
Yeah,
was
no
definitely
problem.
really fun. We should do this again sometime because it
Yeah,
was really awesome.
yeah, yep. Anytime, pretty much, and
All right,
maybe
all
do a
right,
live
man.
stream or
I'll catch you
something.
later.
All
See
right,
you, YouTube.
see ya.
See ya.
All right, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you guys are still here, this is my longest episode by far. Blows it out of the water. Blows all my episodes out of the water. But if you guys are still here, thank you guys all for watching. That was an incredible experience. Pretty much there was a few Q&As there. He had a few questions for me, which I don't mind. Any questions you guys have, you guys can leave them in the comments or message me on Twitter. Anything. HDKillswitch. He was asked for a Skype call. I gave him a Skype call. He wanted to do his Q&As through a Skype call or whatever. That's cool too. But yeah, any questions you guys have, anything pretty much. I'll do even if you guys want me to like do a hashtag on Twitter or whatever and do like a full episode of a Q&A, I'm down for that too. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Thanks for watching again.